Alright, so I'm back on Roblox in-game, and in the last update, they added a bunch of crazy things like new mythical powers, limited time emotes, hidden peaberts around the map that gives you free power rules, and so much more. And since so many new things got added to Roblox in-game, today I'm gonna be busting 13 brand new myths. And these myths include teleporting somebody out of a room with teleport gambit in Mingle, reviving somebody as the doctor in jump rope and glass bridge, throwing grenades to mess up people's cookies in the cookie game, and so much more. So make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into myth number 1. Alright, myth number 1. Killing a seeker in hide and seek as another seeker will give you the kill. Alright boys, so here we are in the game, and as you guys can see, I do have my alt accounts to help me. You know, I don't really have friends to test this with, so we're gonna test it ourselves. And the first thing that we have to do is make sure the next game is hide and seek. So I'm pretty sure I could control the games with private, custom game over here. So if I actually go ahead and press hide and seek, the next game should be hide and seek. Make your way into the elevator. Say less. What? Why is it red light, green light, bro? Bro, I literally just pressed hide and seek. Why are we in red light, green light, bro? Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. All right, so how am I gonna take 3 accounts to the finish line at once? What could I do? Alright, so this time I actually think it might be hide and seek. So yeah, it's definitely hide and seek, bro. That door is the hide and seek door. There we go. Okay, perfect. And now all I gotta do is just bring everybody over here. So let me just, where's bring? Okay, there we go. Everybody, why are we all in like just one body, bro? Alright, so we need to make sure we get seeker. So I know I always want hider, but this time I want seeker, okay? If I somehow, some way get the hider, bro, I am gonna crash out, okay? Please give me seeker. That's what I thought, buddy. That is what I thought. Alright, so here we are in the game, and bro, what? Why did both of my accounts become a hider, bro? Okay, I think what we could do is I'm not gonna like stab them with my knife. I feel like if I just push somebody like this, it wouldn't matter if they're a seeker or a hider, because you know, you just push them. So there's only one way to find out, boys. We have 0 kills right now. I'm gonna try to push somebody off the ledge into the pit, and we're gonna see what happens. All right, so here I have my other account, and as you guys can see, we got a beautiful pit down right over there. Okay, so I haven't stabbed this guy yet, so I have not damaged him at all, and we're gonna see what happens if I try to push him down into the pit, and we're gonna see if we get a kill or not. So it doesn't matter if he's a hider or seeker, but I'm gonna go ahead and push him real quick. There we go. And oh, we actually got the kill. You actually get the kill. That's insane, dude. All right, the next myth that we have is in red light, green light. If you use emotes that make you move, you actually don't get shot. So for example, if I use a emote called thrill rides, as you guys can see with this emote, I move forward. And apparently in red light, green light, using these types of emotes does not trigger the doll to shoot you. So let's go ahead and see if this is real or if it's a myth. All right, so here we are in red light, green light, and boys, I'm not gonna lie, I actually have no idea if this is gonna work or not. So yeah, the emote that we are going to be using is the thrill ride, which is pretty much like the Minecraft, like minecart one. So yeah, let's go ahead and give this a go. So we are now in the minecart. Wait, did I just get shot? Wait, now, okay, now I can't even emote anymore, bro. I literally cannot emote anymore. All right, hold on, let me just patch myself up real quick. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna try this one more time, all right? Let's see if it works. And okay, I got shot again. Okay, let me patch up myself again real quick. And we're gonna try it again, but this time with another emote. So instead of the thrill rides, I'm gonna try using the strongest walk. You know, the strongest walk, Loki got aura, bro. You know, we got that Gojo aura. Let me see if this one gets me shot or not. Okay, I got shot. So boys, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like this myth has been busted. So you actually do get shot whether or not you're walking or using an emote. It does not matter. If you move at all in red light, green light, you just get shot to death, okay? So this myth has been busted. Let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. All right, so the next myth that we have is teleport gambit could teleport somebody out of a room inside of Mingle. So boys, I'm not gonna lie, this one actually might be true because you are indeed able to teleport people and like switch spots with them with teleport gambit. So if I actually go ahead and switch to teleport gambit, which is this one over here, as you guys can see, I got 2 moves, which is the rock throw and the teleporting cap. So obviously with the rock throw, you throw a rock, and wherever your rock lands, you could like teleport to the location of the rock just like this. But the next move, which is called teleporting clap, actually lets you switch spots with somebody else. So if I use this move right over here, as you guys can see, you switch spots with somebody. So if I use it again, as you guys can see, I switch spots with that account, and if I use it again, I switch spots with that account again. So whoever's in the area, you actually get to switch spots with them. So boys, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be pretty interesting, and I want to see if I could teleport somebody out of a room in Mingle with teleporting clap. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way to the next game, which is Mingle. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually curious to see if this is gonna work or not, because if this works, it's probably gonna be one of the most overpowered powers inside of the game, bro. Like imagine everybody's in a room except for you, and you just go up to a room and like teleport teleport somebody out of the room and like take their spot. And there's only one way to find out. So let me just go ahead and make my way to the room real quick. All right, so here we are in Mingle now, and let's see if this is gonna work or not. So it says get in rooms of 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on my other account and get inside of this room over here, and actually go ahead and you know, shut the door as well. So there we go, door has been shut. And if I actually go ahead and use the teleporting clap, let's see if I could teleport him out of the room. So let's go ahead and try. And wait, what? He glows, but I can't. Bro, what? No, there's no way. Wait, he's literally glowing, so that means it targets him, but it doesn't actually. No, the door's shut. No, let me in. No, let me in. Wait, what? Everybody failed? What do you mean only I failed, bro? Hey, what just happened? Okay, I have no idea what just happened, but yeah, I guess this myth has been busted because it literally did not work. I tried multiple times to switch spots with my other account, but obviously it did not work. So yeah, man, this myth has been busted, and honestly, I'm not surprised. If that was actually a thing, teleport gambit would be like the most insane power in the game, bro. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. And the next myth that we have is the doctor power could revive people in jump rope and glass bridge if they die. So obviously, as you guys know, in the glass bridge or jump rope, if you fall, like you fall all the way down, so like there's technically, you know, no way to like revive somebody, but apparently you could do it with the doctor. I don't know, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and try that and see if it's real or fake. So let me just switch to the doctor power real quick. Where it at? Right here, doctor power. Revive yourself once for free. If revive is not on cooldown, revive other players using your revive power. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try it out in jump rope first. And bro, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, bro. If somebody falls down in jump rope, they're gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the pit, all the way down over there. So I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. All right, boys, here we go. Here we go. Jump rope is now starting, okay? Jump rope is now starting. Okay, we're gonna do this, man. We got this in the bag. All right, we got this in the bag. I put the revive in the bag. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to, you know, just die on my other account here. So there we go. We got crippled, and now we're gonna get the final blow. There we go. How am I supposed to revive him? Where's his body, bro? His body's all the way down there. Like, can I revive him like from up here? Use near a dead player. How am I supposed to go down there, bro? Oh no, I died! No! Wait, bro, dude, if somebody dies in this game, like, I don't think there's any way to revive him, bro. Because, bro, like, the way the revive works with the doctor is you have to, like, go up to their body and, like, click revive on them. So you can't use it from a distance. So unless I somehow, some way make it to the bottom of the pit without dying, I don't think I'll be able to, like, you know, revive him, bro. Like, I don't think it's possible. Wait, hold on. Unless I used admin commands. Let me just toggle fly. Okay, never mind. You die with that as well. So I think there's, like, a kill barrier under the map. So as soon as you go, like, under the bridge, you just instantly die. So yeah, it definitely does not work in jump rope. So let's go ahead and move on to glass bridge and see if I can revive anybody in glass bridge with the doctor power. And honestly, I feel like jump rope and glass bridge kind of work the same. Like, you know, if you die, you fall down like a big pit. So if it doesn't work in jump rope, I don't think it's gonna work in glass bridge either. But so yeah, let me just go ahead and make my way to glass bridge real quick, which should, yeah, it's this one over here. All right, so here we are in glass bridge, and yeah, look how deep that is, bro. If somebody falls, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go down there and revive him, bro. Like, I don't think that's possible. But let me just go ahead and try anyways. So I'm gonna jump over here, and now we're just gonna jump off the map. As you guys can see, my other account just fell down and died. Let me see if I could revive him from up here. Does that work? No, it does not work. Use near a dead player. I don't think I'm near enough, man. How near do I have to be is the question though, bro, because certainly it doesn't work from up here. So maybe as I'm falling down. No, okay, never mind. I just instantly died, bro. I just instantly died, just like jump rope. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys, just like jump rope, I'm pretty sure there's like a barrier or like an invisible barrier, and if you touch it, you just instantly die. So yeah, man, I don't think I could revive anybody like if they die in these games with the doctor, bro. So if you're the doctor and your friend or somebody that you know dies in jump rope or glass bridge, they are cooked, okay? You're not able to save them. So yeah, this myth has been busted. Let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. No! All right, the next myth that we have is you can make it to the end of red light, green light as soon as the game starts with quicksilver. All right, so here we have the quicksilver power. Start at very slow speeds, but slowly and surely reach high powerful speeds, outrunning everybody in your field. And I'm pretty sure this is true because I've seen people do this in public servers, bro. What you do is you pretty much start running against the wall. So with quicksilver now, you can phase through walls. So all you gotta do is just wait until the game starts, bro. You literally just wait, and as you guys can see, I'm getting faster and faster and faster. As soon as this, like, you know, timer goes away, as soon as it starts, I'm gonna be like all the way in the end in like a second, bro. Look how fast I already am. I'm not even at max speed yet. So as soon as that's done, it's gonna go green light, and come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Yo, I literally made it in the first light. Oh my goodness, that is actually insane. Dude, that is insane. So boys, it looks like this myth is actually true. Ooh, is that Mr. Peabert? Wait, did I talk to this one? I think I did, but let me just double check. Okay, yeah, I already claimed it. All right, but anyways, like you did say, man, you were able to like, you know, phase through walls, and as soon as the game starts, you could just like make it to the end in like the first light, bro. So boys, I'm not gonna lie, man, quicksilver probably the best power in red light, green light. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it looks like this myth is actually true, and let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, the next myth that we have is if you like the video and subscribe right now, you're gonna be getting a free mythical power in your next roll. Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna be taking my chances, bro. So make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you have not already. But now let's move on to the next myth. And the next myth that we have is you are no longer able to throw guards with Hercules. So obviously, as you guys know, Hercules is able to throw guards at other people in like the pre-game lobby, and like that was very overpowered, and apparently they nerfed that. So we're gonna see if that is real or fake. So let's hop into the lobby real quick. All right, so I actually have Hercules on my other account, so let me just go ahead and just show you guys. As you guys can see, this is the power of Hercules. You literally just get tossed, and as you guys know, Hercules is actually able to grab the guards as well. So let me see if that's still real. So I'm gonna try to grab the guard on my other account real quick. So let me go up to the guard, and we're gonna try to grab. Oh, it's not working. It's not. No. Bro, they literally just gunned him down in cold blood, bro. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right, let me try this one more time. So we're gonna go up to the guard and try to grab him, and yeah, it literally just does not work, bro. So yeah, it looks like this myth is actually true. Hercules is no longer able to grab any guards. So yeah, that's actually pretty disappointing because, you know, the funniest thing about Hercules was the fact that you could throw guards at other players, and it was like so funny to watch. But yeah, sadly they nerfed that, so you can't really do that anymore. But let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. And the next myth that we have is you're not able to get up twice if you fall in the middle of the bridge in jump rope. All right, so here we are in jump rope, and as you guys can see, in the middle of the jump rope bridge, they have a big gap, and if you fall like through this gap, you have a chance to get back up. And apparently, for whatever reason, if you fall twice, the second time it doesn't let you get up. Like, you just instantly fall down and just die. So I'm not gonna lie, I have never tested this in my life, so I have no idea if it's gonna work or not, but let's see. But to be honest, bro, like, it doesn't really matter because if you fall in the middle, like, there's no way you're gonna be going back in the middle again unless you go back to like help somebody else, because once you fall down, you're just gonna go full. Oh my god, I got crippled already, bro. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Wait, hold on. So if I fall down the middle, as you guys can see, I have like a timer to get back up. So there we go. I got back up, and apparently if you fall down again, okay, bro. All right, buddy. All right, let me try that one more time, okay? So we're gonna jump over the rope. All right, make sure we don't get crippled. Make sure we do not get crippled. All right, and now I'm gonna go in the middle. Obviously, as you guys can see, I could get up, and if I actually go ahead and try this again, let me see if I could get up again. Okay, I can't. You just instantly die. So it looks like they only give you one chance. So if you fall in the middle twice, they just let you die, bro. Like, they don't care about you, bro. You just instantly just die. So it looks like this myth is actually true. So if you fall in the middle twice, the second time you're not able to get up, bro. Like, you just kind of die and you just gotta accept it, bro. And the next myth that we have is weapon smuggler is able to break people's cookies in the cookie game now. So obviously, as you guys know, with the weapon smuggler, it says grants a tool that spawns in a random special weapon for you or your friends to pick up. And the random weapons is a grenade or a flashbang. And apparently, according to this myth, you could actually break cookies, like, you know, throwing a grenade at people in the cookie game. So let's actually go ahead and test that out. So let me just go ahead and, you know, put the cookie game. So the next game should be the cookie game. And let me just go ahead and, you know, spawn in a bunch of weapons, okay? As you guys can see, I just spawned in a bunch of grenades and a bunch of flashbangs. So I'm gonna pick some up, and my other accounts are gonna be picking up some as well. There we go. All right, there we go. We all now have grenades and flashbangs. So we're gonna see what happens if we throw all of these, like, you know, grenades and flashbangs in the cookie game, bro. Actually break the cookies. Would it mess up the people doing the cookies? Like, what is gonna happen? All right, let's see what we get, boys. Let's see what we get. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want Mona Lisa, man. You know, getting Mona Lisa and actually finishing Mona Lisa is aura, bro. So let me see what I get, bro. Come on, Mona Lisa, man. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. Okay, I got a circle. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the circle is harder than Mona Lisa for me, man. Like, I don't know why. Like, bro, why is the circle so hard? Dude, I gotta actually lock in right now. Hold on, bro. Like, I don't know what it is with the circle, but like, I would rather take the Mona Lisa over a circle, bro. But anyway, what? Wait, why did they just die? I didn't even get to throw my, bro, I didn't even get to throw my stuff. What the hell? Bro, these guards are on smoke. Hey, why'd you kill them? All right, let me try this one more time, all right? Let me see what shape I get this time. I don't know why these guards literally just murdered us last time, bro. Like, it was actually kind of messed up, but let me see what we get this time, okay? Let me see. Mona Lisa. Imagine I get Mona Lisa. Come on, Mona Lisa. Okay, we got another circle. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what happens if somebody throws a grenade at me. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna like try to finish the cookie on my other account and like see what happens if they throw something at me. All right, so let me go ahead and throw a grenade at myself real quick. Let's see what that... Oh, it doesn't do anything. What? Wait, hold on. So a grenade doesn't do anything. Let's see what happens if I try to throw like a flashbang or something. All right, let me try a flashbang. There we go. Oh my god, nothing is happening, bro. I'm throwing a bunch of grenades, a bunch of flashbangs, and nothing is happening. What? Dude, that is actually insane. I thought at least it would like, you know, make their screen like messed up a little bit. Oh my god, I'm about to break the cookie, bro. I'm about to break the cookie. So there we go. I went ahead and finished it. But dude, I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought it would do something at least, but it does nothing, dude. For example, look, if I throw a flashbang, you would expect something to happen to his cookie, but nothing happens. Like even with the grenade, I could throw a grenade. Why did that bounce off his head? Let me try another one. And oh my god, bro, that was like literally right in his face. So yeah, throwing grenades and flashbangs does not affect anybody in the cookie game, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish it did. Like, I don't want it to like, you know, mess up the cookie, but like, I wish it like messed their screen a little bit so like they crack the cookie. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like this myth has been busted, okay? You're not able to troll anybody with flashbangs or grenades. So let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. And the next myth that we have is power hold actually goes through Ultra Instinct in Mingle. So I think what this one means is if you have Ultra Instinct on, it doesn't matter, like a power hold still grabs you. So let's actually go ahead and hop into Mingle and see if that is true or fake. All right, so let me just switch to Ultra Instinct, and as you guys know, gain 5 dodges that regenerate every 60 seconds after use. So boys, let's actually go ahead and see if this is real or fake. All right, boys, here we are in Mingle, and I'm gonna try to do this with my other account, obviously. So let's see if this is gonna work or not, man. Let's see if this is gonna work or not. So obviously, this is how the Ultra Instinct looks like. You know, you just get aura around you, and if anybody tries to hit you, it gets dodged. So let me see if I could power hold myself, okay? So I'm gonna do a power hold, and oh, I dodged it. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that is actually insane. What? So yeah, it looks like you could dodge a power hold, which is actually kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I think we're cooked. Yeah, the doors. Okay, yeah, we are definitely cooked, bro. We are definitely cooked, okay? That is insane. All right, so it looks like this myth has been busted. You were able to dodge a power hold in Mingle with Ultra Instinct, which is actually kind of OP. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next myth. And the next myth that we have is super strength could actually push anybody off in Sky Squid Game with no problems, bro. So let me just go ahead and switch to super strength real quick. And I'm not gonna lie, this makes kind of sense because look, it says your push has 3 times the knockback you used to have. But yeah, strength is not only for pushing, it's also for punching as well. And obviously in Sky Squid Game, you have punches and kicks. So apparently your punches and kicks have 3 times the knockback as well. All right, boys, it is the moment of truth. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's go ahead and just skip this little cutscene real quick. Bro, this cutscene is actually so fire. Oh my god, he just put me into arm lock. That's crazy, man. All right, so obviously, like I did say, as you guys can see, I am using the super strength. And hold on, let me just start the timer real quick. All right, we're gonna start the timer, and I'm gonna try to punch this person from like this side of the platform, and let's see how far they go. So let me just go ahead and just punch him real quick. And as wait, what? Wait, that doesn't wait. I thought that would have went a lot further. What the hell? Okay, so it definitely does go far, but like it's not going as far as I imagined. Okay. Oh, okay, chill. Hey, relax, bro. Damn. So my other account here does have max strength as well, and I'm gonna try to punch like, you know, with this account and that account, and we're gonna compare how far the knockback is. So let me go ahead and punch with this account. Okay, bro, why are you pounding him like that, bro? Do a simple punch. Okay, and bro, what are you doing? Bro, you just lunchboxed him, bro. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, oh my god, why am I, dude, I want to hit you normally. Why am I like pounding them? Oh my god. Okay, that was actually a crazy knockback. I'm not gonna lie. That knockback was kind of insane. So yeah, I guess you could kind of see the difference. So this is the normal knockback with like just normal max strength, and obviously with super strength, it's not that much of a big noticeable difference, but you could definitely tell there's some more strength and they get knocked back a little bit further. So I guess this myth has been busted because it's not like overpowered where you could just like push somebody across the map. Like it's not that OP, but it does have some more knockback that is kind of noticeable in my opinion. So yeah, this myth has been busted. And the next myth is if everybody jumps off at the same time in Sky Squid Game, all of us get the win. So I'm not gonna lie, man, you know, this might be true. I ain't gonna lie. So we already have a lunchbox. So let me just carry this guy. And me and my other account are gonna pull a G-Hun. We are not horses. We are humans, okay? We're gonna jump off at the same exact time and we're gonna see who wins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are not horses. We are humans. And humans are... Wait, no, no! Why did I climb? Bro, why did it make me climb? I just lost all my aura, bro. Okay, I'm gonna have to lunchbox Mr. Plastic Bat again. So let me just go ahead and lunchbox you real quick, my guy. All right, let me lunchbox him. Why is he not losing health? Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. We're chilling. So I guess I have to like make sure I fall back far enough so I don't climb back up. All right, we are not horses. We are humans, and humans are... No! Why do I keep climbing? Bro, what the hell? It keeps making me climb for some reason. Dude, I swear, if I climb one more time, I'm actually gonna crash out, bro. bro. Like, dude, I actually want to see if this is real or fake. Like, I don't know why it keeps making me climb. All right, let me just go ahead and just smash this guy's face in again. All right, let me just go ahead and just beat him up again. Boom. Is he knocked out? Come on, lunchbox. Turn into a lunchbox, buddy. Turn into a lunchbox. Come on. Boom. We just smashed his head in. Okay, there we go. We turned him into a lunchbox again. And this time, I'm gonna try it like over here. Like, I don't know why it keeps making me climb. All right, boys, you know what they say. The third time is the charm, okay? Third time is the charm. We are not horses. We are humans. And humans are... Bro! Why do I... Dude, I'm actually gonna crash out. I'm actually able to crash out right now, bro. I'm actually able to crash out. Dude, okay, we're gonna try this again. Me and you, Floaty. I mean, my other account. 3, 2, 1, and go! Wait, did he climb back up? Dude, are you actually serious right now? You actually gotta be trolling right now, bro. You actually gotta be trolling. Dude. Like, hold on. I don't know why it keeps making me climb. Like, bro, when I don't want to climb, it makes me climb. And when I want to climb... See? You see what I mean, bro? Why is this game so weird? Okay, let me just get rid of this guy. So, boom, that guy's now dead. And we're going to try this again, okay? I really hope we don't climb back up, all right? So, 3, 2, 1, and go! Climb back up again. Oh, wait, no, he died. Wait, no. Wait, what's going to happen? Everybody is dead right now. Wait, who's going to get the win? Wait, I'm actually so confused. Okay, so the timer is starting to go down now. And since everybody is dead, we technically all died at the same time. Well, sort of, but let's see who's gonna get the win. Like, am I gonna get the win? Is he gonna get the win? Like, what's gonna happen? Everybody's dead. Am I finally free? Wait, who's free? Everybody's dead. Bro, what's happening? Wait, hey, dude, who's gonna get the win? What's going on right now, bro? What's happening right now? Dude, what is happening? Okay, guys, I think we just broke the game. Yeah, the cutscene is happening, but nobody is in the cutscene. I can't even see the cutscene, so yeah, I think nobody won. Like, wait, am I gonna get a prize? Wait, hold on. Wait, the screen just changed? Wait. Okay, never mind. It's still broken. Okay, I don't know what's going on, man, but the game broke. So it looks like for this myth, if everybody jumps off, nobody gets the prize, everybody just dies, and the game just breaks, okay? Thank you for playing. Yeah, okay, nobody gets a prize. Everybody is dead. So it looks like this myth is actually true as well. So if everybody dies in Sky Squid Game, and nobody gets the win. I thought maybe the last person alive, or the last person to die gets the win, but I guess not. So yeah, this myth is true. Let's go ahead and move on to the last and final myth. And the last myth that we have is you were able to spectate the doll in red light, green light. So hold on, let me actually go ahead and get in the game real quick, and let me show you guys how this works. Like, does this guy want me to save him? Bro, he's about to fall down the staircase, man. I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. All right, so here we are in red light, green light, and we are in a public server this time. So all we have to do is just die. But before I die, man, you guys know me, bro. I gotta take somebody out with me, bro. We gotta go out with a bang. There we go. Oh my god. I don't know how is he alive right now, but he somehow is. But yeah, let me just go ahead and just die real quick so we could actually see if we could spectate the doll over there. So there we go. We are now dead. And apparently, if I just keep spectating, I should be able to see the game POV, or I could spectate the doll. So let me just do this, man. Let's see if this is real or fake. So we're gonna go all the way down. Let's see if I could spectate the doll. Hold on. Oh, Squid Game doll 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Wait, you can actually do this? Oh my god. Wait, I didn't know this is real. All right, so as you guys can see, you can spectate the game from the doll's POV. So you can see who moves, you can see who's dying. This is actually pretty cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of fire. So if anybody moves, they glow red. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, man. So it looks like this myth is actually real as well. I was not expecting it to be real. I won't lie. All right, but anyways, that has pretty much been 13 brand new myths inside of Roblox in-game. You guys really liked my last myth busting video, so you know, I had to run it back for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to like the video, hit subscribe. If you guys want to see some more myth busting videos, drop some more myths in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.